Okay, hello everybody. It's now time for the guitar lessons number 3, but for the pop and rockers. Okay, now I left you last week with a little bit about plectrum technique. I hope that's been of some benefit to you. I know to a couple of people it's been a good benefit. But what we're going to do today is we're going to look at 3 things. Okay, we're going to look at the rest of the rhythm of House of the Rising Sun, and we're going to look at the LCM, London College of Music, chord progression number 2, which will be of interest to the more advanced pupils and who are also looking at the pop and rock, rock school grade. Okay, so here we go. We're going to start now with the rest of the rhythm of House of the Rising Sun. So basically, I'm just going to go back to my thumb today because I just want to make sure that people can know that if you haven't got a plectrum for some reason, you can still use it. So if we remember last week, in fact, I'll just play the tuning so you can check it. So here we go. I'm going to start off with the A minor chord, wasn't it? So it was A minor, right? And after A minor, we had the D, and then we had an F in there, and then an A minor, then a C, and then the E. Okay? Right, and I think I missed the C out, so there you go. I wonder who spotted that within that. So I'll do that again. So I've got A minor, 2, 3, 2, C. There's that nice minimum movement change to D, then to F, then back to A minor. So this is the new bit, A minor, C, and E. Now you can put an E7 in there as well, because E7's always a good chord, leading you back into the A minor chord again, right? So what we'll do now is we can try to just put a little bit of rhythm with it. And I was talking about rhythm last week to you, wasn't I? Because we said, right, we're going to just pick say the chord of A minor, or any chord that we've used in the song, and then we can kind of make it as being like 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and yep, and so on. Now for the more advanced players, and I know there are some who have been teaching, you might want to bring in the arpeggio technique. So the A minor chord, we know it's those 2 fingers and that one there, just using the A minor chord. Now because it's an A minor chord, it is vital that you go from the A note in it. You're not going to go from the D or the E, you're going to go from the A bass note. Okay, so the thumb plays the A, then watch this. If we keep it simple for now, these 3 fingers, index, middle and A finger, are going to play the 3rd, the 2nd and the 1st string. So they're in line like that, see? So for the A minor, then we change to C. Notice how all I did there was the same pattern, but I'd minimum movementized into the C chord, okay? Then after the C chord, after the C chord, then the D chord. What do? We change bass notes, because, as you know from your chord family sheet, the D starts from the 4th string. And then the F's the same, but the F, as we learnt last week, is a diagonal shape. Then back to A minor. The big E chord, I call it big E because it covers the whole lot. We've got the thumb now, it's going to play from the 6th string. Yeah, So you get this. There is a house in New Orleans they call the rising sun, and it's been the ruin of many a poor boy, and God, I know I'm one. Now I won't sing the rest of the song because I don't think we need any more of that song right now, but it's a brilliant song. And obviously it was by a local band many moons ago. When I was a kid, I grew up hearing that, and obviously it's a good one for arpeggios, I find, because it's, even though it is a bit of a somber song, it's still a good one to practice the technique, and that's why I brought it into it. Now, we talked about power chords, just by using the root of A, the root of C, the root of D, the root of F. Okay, we could come up with this, couldn't we? We could start with A. Remember I've said about power chord. Now again, for the beginners and who still haven't got this diagonal shape mastered yet, thumb behind the back of the neck. Haha. Oh dear. Right, okay, so you're going to do this. So we've got A. The next chord, C. Then we had after that a D, and then an F. Right, now I'm going to break that down. Now obviously when you've got your plectrum, you can, some more of the advanced players. I'm saying the advanced players a little bit more because I feel as though I've left them out of these guitar tutorials for the moment, because obviously they've got quite a lot of beginners who I'm trying to get off the ramps, but yeah, quite a few advanced players as well. I appreciate that, private people as well as the schools. So yes, so as I'm saying, so the A would be played at 5th fret, the C would be played at the 8th. Notice it's always the first finger. I've talked about that before. And also the marker dots help as well. So you've got these marker dots that are jolly useful, okay? And then the D's at the 10th fret, and then of course the F is at the 1st fret. Now I know there's going to be people out there go, well, what's he doing that for? But it's deliberate. It's to get your hand moving along the 6th string. You know, there is other ways of doing it, but I'm keeping it simple for the time being. Now, as I say, the people that can only manage one finger, and copy this rhythm when you're doing it, so that you can you can get that sorted. Okay, so the next part of this lesson, I want to look at another rhythm from the London College of Music grade. There's also a slight link over to the rock school as well, because there are chords used like this in there. But I do think the London College of Music is better in the sense that it's technical, and not better as a grade, but technically a little more demanding and that. So we're going to look at this one now, E minor. Now remember we did our A, D and E families, didn't we? So E minor's okay. Okay, so look, it's that one, hook and horn sign. Now D major, upside down triangle. Yep. Now C major 7, that's a new one. Now if you look what I've done with that, though a C major would normally be 3rd finger on the 5th string 3rd fret, 2nd finger on the 4th string 2nd fret, and the 1st finger has gone on the 2nd string 1st fret, and you strum from the 5th string. Obviously the 3rd string and the 1st string are open. okay? But with C major 7, we lift just that finger off. And that nice chord. Like a dreamy chord. And back to D, then C, what I've just said before, so like the C major 7, but we put that finger on the 1st fret 2nd string, and strum from the 5th string. Now A minor, we've had that in House of the Rising Sun. Now this is big G. Now there's 2 ways of playing this. Now it's a jolly tricky chord, this. The pro way of doing it would be to do it like that. So your 3rd finger, notice it's a diagonal shape, C major 7. It's kind of just stepping up 2 strings, isn't it, to the 6th and 1st string. Sorry, the 6th and 5th string, dear me. And then, of course, what you try and do is tuck the little finger on there. But if you can't manage that, what I always say is just strum it to the 2nd string. You're still getting the guts of the chord. And we haven't got a bass player playing along with us, so it's not interfering with anything to what they're doing. Then after that G chord, we go to D. And then we finish with E minor. So you can copy this and you'll just get the feel of it. Now, this says, whoops, this says funky with music. So you'd have something like, so it would have that. But for the time being, we're just going to go E minor, 2, 3, 4, D, 2, 3, 4, C major 7, 2, 3, 4, D, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4, A minor, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, D. Now I won't bother repeating that again. Then we go around that again from E minor to D. Then we'd finish with 2 E minors on the end. Now what you can do is you could try this little rhythm with it. You can go down, 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 and so on through the chord. Okay, so that's the little part I wanted to do with that one. Now here's another one for the more advanced players. We've got a C major 7 chord. So this is kind of leading into grade 2 a little bit. London College of Music. We've got C major 7 chord. We've got an F major 7 chord. Now they're interesting chords for the more advanced players. They know who they are. C major 7 we talked about in the other progression. Okay, F major 7 we have in House of the Rising Sun. C major 7 again. F major 7 again. Okay, then we've got an E minor. A minor 7. Now we have talked about that in school with some groups. I have talked about it. It's a diagonal chord. The 2nd finger's on the 4th string, 2nd fret. The 1st finger's on the 2nd string, 1st fret. Okay, it's a diagonal chord. Then now D minor 7, look at that awkward little thing. You got your 2nd finger on the 3rd string, 2nd fret, and I'm pressing those two together, a little squash, because your finger has that little ability to do that. But if you can't manage that, what some people do is they'll put the 1st finger on the 2nd string, 1st fret, 2nd finger on the 1st string, 2nd fret, bring the 3rd round on the 3rd string, 2nd fret, and you strum from your 4th string, and you'll get that D minor 7, which is a lovely chord. And then finishing with G7. Now look at G7. Now some of you met that one last term. We've got the 3rd finger on the 6th string, 3rd fret, 2nd finger on the 5th string, 2nd fret, and the 1st finger is on the 1st string, 1st fret, and we strum from the 6th string. Yeah? Okay, gosh. Here we go. all fast going stuff, isn't it? I'm just trying to get some decent things for you to do in here. So I'm going to play that one. Now, again, think about it. Do you remember at school, some of you, we did the C major pentatonic? Good old. Like a country scale, as they call it, pentatonic. And it starts with the 4th finger on the 6th string 8th fret, and the pattern is in 5th position. So I just go like this: 4th finger, 1 finger, 3rd finger, 1st finger, 3rd finger, 1st finger, 3rd finger. Still bend note with that 3rd finger. Then 1st finger, 4th finger, 1st finger, 4th finger. So it's very similar to the minor pentatonic that I spoke about. But notice that starts with the 1st finger and it finishes with the 1st finger. This starts with that finger, the 4th finger, and it finishes with that one as well. So I'll play this to finish, this little C major 7 chord progression, and you could improvise along to this. We'll go around it a few times. Okay, so I hope that's been of interest to you and you enjoy that. And I will download this while I'm asleep tonight, and so you've got it ready for tomorrow morning. Okay, thanks for watching, and it will come under Matthew Coates Guitar Lessons 3. Obviously I do a classical one. If it's the classical one, I'll be wearing my suit. If it's the rock and pop one, I'll obviously be more casual. Okay, anyway, look after yourselves, and we'll be back next week for Pop and Rock lesson number 4. Thank you.